grade Shurley method, page 15. This will be part 1, and we are going to do exercise 1 for this one. This is a new pattern, okay? So we're going to be doing a pattern 2, so you're going to have to really listen to the questions I ask you to help you since we have some new classifications. All right? The children drew pictures. Who drew pictures? Children. Subject, noun. What is being said about the children? Drew. Verb. Okay, what did they draw? Pictures. Are pictures the same thing as children? No. So pictures is our direct object of what the children are doing, and then drew becomes a verb transitive, and it means that it connects the subject to another noun. Okay, and then the becomes the article adjective. Now this pattern is labeled as subject, noun, verb, transitive, direct, object, pattern, to, check. Let's see. There's no prepositional phrases, right? Okay. Period. Statement. Declarative sentence. Go back to the verb. Divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. Between children and Drew. Is there an adverb exception? No. It's a sentence in natural or inverted order. Natural. Okay. So basically, the direct object is either going to be a noun or a pronoun. Okay. And then the direct object is, of course, labeled with DO. And then the direct object asks whom or what after the verb. Okay. So it's usually going to always be after the verb. And then the verb transitive is labeled as VT. Okay. And then it's whatever action is being received. Okay. So in this case, what was being drawn? The pictures, right? For an hour, the children quietly drew pictures with their new crayons. So, who drew pictures with their new crayons? Okay. What is being said about the children? Drew, verb. Okay. Drew what? Pictures. Do pictures mean the same thing as children? No. So it's the direct object. This becomes the verb transitive. Okay. With preposition. With what? Crayons. Object of the preposition. What kind of crayons? Whose crayons? What's that? Possessive pronoun. Adjective. Drew how? Quietly. What's that? Adverb. For? Preposition. For what? Object of the preposition. And article, adjective, the pattern, subject, noun, verb, transitive, direct, object, pattern, to, check. For an hour. With their new crayons. Period. Go back to the verb. Divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. Well, technically, it would actually go between quietly and drew, right? Because it always goes right before the verb. However, is there an adverb exception? Yes. So it needs to go between children and quietly. Okay. Is the sentence in natural or inverted order? It's an inverted because for an hour needs to actually be after the backslash, right? So we'll underline that twice. Children 1, and then quietly do the pictures with their crayons twice. Okay, next sentence, number 3. Bob keeps his rabbits and chickens in a coop at the back of his house. Who keeps his rabbits and chickens in a coop at the back of his house? Bob. Subject, now. What is being said about Bob? Keeps, verb, keeps what? Rabbits and chickens, right? Are those the same thing as Bob? No. So they are compound direct object. And is a what? Conjunction, right? Keeps becomes a verb transitive. Whose rabbit? His. It's an adjective, but what kind? Possessive pronoun adjective. Okay. In what? A. At what? The. Of what? Whose house? It's an adjective, but what kind? Possessive pronoun adjective. Pattern. Subject, noun, verb, transitive, direct object, pattern to check. In a coop. At the back. Of his house. Period. Back to the verb, divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No, it's a natural or inverted order. Okay. Did Sam and Jeff buy 2 copies of the new book on football? So, who possibly bought the 2 copies of the new book on football? Sam and Jeff. Okay, so it is compound subject noun. And is a what? Conjunction, right? Okay. What did Sam and Jeff do? Buy what? Copies, right? Is copies the same thing as Sam and Jeff? No. Nope. So it's the direct object. Buy becomes the verb transitive. How many copies? 2. Oh, we forgot one other thing, guys. It wasn't just buy, but did buy, right? So did is the helping verb, right? Okay. And then how many copies? 2. Adjective. Of what? Yep. What kind of book? New. The article adjective. On what? Pattern. Direct object, pattern to check. Okay. Of the new book. On football. Okay. Question mark. Imperatives or convenience. Interrogative is the question. Go back to the verb, divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. Right, is there an adverb exception? No, so it can just go right there. Between Jeff and buy, is the sentence in natural or inverted order? Inverted. It's an inverted, right, because you have your helping verb at the front, and it would technically need to be at the back. So underlined in twice, Sam and Jeff once, and then buy 2 copies of the new book on football twice. Our coach organized a good football team by hard work and perfect practice. So who organized a good football team by hard work and perfect practice? What is being said about coach? Organized what? A good football team, but we're just primarily looking at team, right? Okay. Is team the same thing as coach? No. So it is the direct object of the organization, right? Okay, so organized then becomes the verb transitive. Okay, who's coach? What kind of adjective? A. What kind of team? Football, right? What kind of team? Good. Adjective. By what? There's 2 of them, guys. and practice, right? So compound, object of the preposition. What kind of work? Adjective. What kind of practice? And conjunction. Okay. By hard work and perfect practice.
Prepositional phrase.
Period. Declare the sentence. Go back to the verb, divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No, so it goes right there. Is the sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural. Now we did forget to put the pattern, guys. I kind of skipped ahead to that part, or over that part. Okay, so that's it. There's no homework on this one since it was a new pattern, okay, and we're just learning it.